is an auction. It's an auction between buyers and sellers, right? So it's an auction between buyers and sellers. And so if it's an auction between buyers and sellers, that means you need to read the buyers and sellers, right? So you actually have to read them. And so reading the buyers and sellers creates supply, right? This is basically how markets work, right? Auction, you read the auction through buyers and sellers, and the buyers and sellers create supply and demand. And so if there's an oversupply, right? If there's an oversupply, it means you go short. It means we see lower prices or prices fall. Now here, if there's if there's a higher demand, or I don't know if I can say over demand, but if demand outstrips supply, we will see prices rise. So this is the basic framework you want to kind of take into your trading, right? So the market is an auction. So a lot of people, they fail here. A lot of people, they fail here. So notice how everything's kind of connected, right? Everything's connected for a reason. Connected, 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 connected. So a lot of people here, they mess up because they think the market is about sweeps, or they think it's about, tied into that liquidity. They think it's about structure. They think it's about volume. They think it's about an algorithm. I can't believe that. They think it's about a bot. I had one person try to convince me it's to do with AI. So, yeah, it's just an ego check, right? So what we want to do is we want to understand the market is an auction between buyers and sellers, right? It's none of this stuff. It is just the buyers and sellers. Now, what are the buyers and sellers doing? If they create an oversupply, right, prices fall. And so that's what you see over here. That's what we saw over here, right? We saw an oversupply because buyers were aggressive, and that's what creates the oversupply. Now, vice versa, if there's a demand, there's a lot more aggressive sellers than buyers. Demand outstrips supply, prices rise. That is how, drop my pen almost. That is how the market works. There's no two ways about it, right? That's how the market works. Maybe try and like maybe take a picture of this or put it into your brain. I mean, this is recorded, so you can go back and see it. But definitely, you want to ingrain this image into your brain. Now,